you're a go-getter. This person doesn't feel like a good go-getter or the way that they're supposed to be getting at things. It may have felt like it came at the cost of you or the expense of you. I was seeing the movie Holes, but I was also seeing being bussed somewhere or taken somewhere. And I'm trying to process. It's like if I made a sacrifice for work or for security or even making you more happy, not being with you anymore. I'm literally lost in my head, but there's nothing. There's crickets up there. Like I'm just zoned out, tuned out. What have I done? But I'm also not really allowing myself to think of what I've done because that just is too much an intense pocket of energy. They're looking at you like, I need an answer. I need an answer. Like when I'm in their energy looking at you, they're feeling like you need an answer, which you deserve that. And then it's like, I feel like I can't give you that answer. I can't give you what you need. I can't give you what you want. Is it a cop-out? You could feel that way for sure. You're more passionate about things. I'll say that. And they just feel like there's something that they can't attend to. It's like they go silent. They literally go silent. And I feel like they're trying to discover why they do that. Obviously, it stems from childhood. I also feel like our intentions or our values may be in different places where it's like they feel like their value comes from their resources, their physical, tangible objects, materialistic type of energy. Not that I feel like they're materialistic, but I feel like they more so have their sense of security or sense of self stems in what they have or what they can provide or what they can do. It's very much old world thinking. Even if you are a breadwinner, for example, you show up as a Queen of Wands, so it's like I feel like also you carried a lot of their own weight, especially with the Nine of Wands under that too, and the Six of Pentacles. Very giving, very generous, very understanding. I definitely feel like you hit your wit's end with them, and I feel like that was kind of bound to happen. They just feel like they move at turtle pace, and you move very quickly. I'm actually surprised. It feels like we once were one way. I'm saying the number 3 years, 3 months, something like that. But 3 years, longevity of connection. In the beginning, we were same pace. And then it's like one person started slowing down, which I feel like was them. And they kind of picked up. It's like I feel like we kind of moved back and forth, which ultimately led to the demise of the relationship. I literally feel like I'm somewhere that's unfamiliar to me, unrecognizable. I'm in new territory. I'm doing the motions of what I'm meant to be doing, but my mind like can't wrap my head around your presence being absent. 222 on the clock. This is very difficult. With regret and insecurities too and mirroring nature, I definitely feel like this is a type of situation where we're having very different conversations at once. They're misunderstanding me, I'm misunderstanding them. It feels like we're not really reaching the same page. If we would have looked back on the circumstance or the conversation later on, we would see I'm constantly attracting good things into my life. Affirmation that popped up. I also feel like you were meant to kind of go full speed ahead is crazy. Full speed ahead and call in a lot of manifestations into being at once. It almost feels like Aries energy. You could have Aries energy, they could as well, but you're showing up as a Queen of Wands, so very independent, very passionate. You can get things done on your own, which is why I feel like you protected them for as long as you did. This situation's confusing because I feel like I'm pissed about it. I feel like my neck, like I need to keep cracking my neck. I also feel like I'm mad that they didn't do more. I'm mad that I even had to step up into the role that I feel like they should have been in, but it's almost like there's this deeper core knowing where I didn't really have to do that. I did that because I didn't want to lose them, and I feel like I lost them anyway. So it's like I feel like they owe me something, whether they promised it or I expected it. It's like I scratched your back, you scratched mine, but now it feels like your back isn't being scratched. It's very difficult, and I feel like burn letters are imminent. We got to get this energy out regardless, because it feels like if you were to talk to them, they would still just feel like they can't even give you the answer that you're asking for. They still feel back and forth. I feel like part of them wants to release the regret and the guilt that they do carry when it comes to you by knowing that you're good on your own. It's almost like I feel like there's this energy where you guys are still kind of energetically in cahoots, either spiritually, etherically, or literally we talk at each other sometimes, or you post about me, I post about you. Like there's something going on where like they can still sense that there's still some unresolved anger, which valid, and at the same time I feel like they're kind of just hoping that it gets better, something gets better for you. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just in their energy, and it's like they take accountability for things but they don't. What's going on in their energy? Past life, always wonder what would happen if I let you lose me. Just so much. The Moon reverse, 4 of Pentacles reverse, 3 of Pentacles. They could even try to be working or collaborating with someone else, something else. trying to move on from it. 9 of Wands, they're not able to get away with it that quickly. Definitely still carrying it. 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. They definitely wish that they could have been more for you. They weren't. Definitely giving you're the breadwinner or provider in this case. King of Swords reversed, 6 of Swords reversed, Ace of Cups reversed. All these cards. 6 of Wands, King of Wands, 3 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. I definitely feel like they get validation from, like, when they feel not enough, ostracized, put out in the cold, etc., especially with the Lovers reversed, they seek more fleeting type of connections, or even just randoms is kind of what I'm getting. The high, the thrill, to avoid and kind of numb the abandonment that they do feel. I feel like they kind of lean into ego, because now they're showing up in their King of Wands. Also, how they presented to you in the beginning is very different than how they were throughout the relationship. I definitely feel like they have a facade, something to where it's like they seem like they could provide for more or do more, or they're more successful or charismatic or put together. There's just something where I feel like I'm dating different people, even though they're one person. I keep seeing Shia LaBeouf in my head, so that could have significance too. The movie Holes, I keep seeing that, but more so Shia LaBeouf, and it's like a... I don't like it. I don't like it. They would have continued to take you down with them. What are you meant to do? Heal, I'm hearing. Actually heal. Go to hypnosis. Do burn letters. Not avoid it, you know? Or because the 4 of Cups and the Page of Cups, it's almost like I feel like I'm waiting for something better to come along, or something to emotionally fulfill me, something to... I feel like I'm getting like short spurts when I'm able to have a whole pot of something, and I feel like I'm only getting small cups or small sips of something. Ace of Pentacles, or I'm like looking to the physical to kind of replace, but this is the thing, that will be a never-ending chase, a never-ending goose hunt, looking to changing locations, physical matters, clothes, homes. Like, the physical aspect will never satisfy the emotional... I don't even want to call it emptiness, because it's not emptiness, but whatever this has left, this dynamic has left, chasing the physical, wherever you go, you take yourself with you. It'll bring temporary satisfaction, temporary gain. However, the true inner work and going to hypnotherapy, hypnosis, a clinical hypnotherapist, even NLP, is going to be, will help rewire whatever programs exist that has led you to this point, because I do feel like I'm taking over and kind of overindulging. And if we look in like blatant terms, is that the word, masculine, feminine properties, I feel like you're put into overdrive, masculine presence, because you've had to learn how to overcompensate either for your mother or even father energy. It's like, I don't want to be anything. It's like I've become what I feel like to understand. It's like I've become what I felt like I despised to understand it. So if your father had anger issues, for example, or was not really prominent or prevalent or fully there, whether that be like I'm hearing a military brat, where it's like where they wish they could have been, but it was different. Like, I feel like this person or this relationship reflects a lot of what that dynamic in my own childhood amplified, and I'm now taking on the role of the person that I wish would have been there more, but feeling like it's... This is deep. A little too deep for a TikTok tarot reading.